playing Roy for this tournament?
It's kind of 50-50, it felt like. In the last match that I cast with him, he went Roy game 1, got opened up. He went Kazuya game 2 on Final D, and Roy game 3. So it's kind of like, it depends hot and cold. Once he can get a read on his opponents, he might switch it over. But looks like we're going to be seeing Roy versus Fatalities of Falcon.
And sort of getting that fist bump across. Fatality needs no introduction with that kind of Falcon. The buzz cut, though, was a different set of look. Of course, that's why I was recognizing it from the back. That's where we can see it over here. But it's going to be fun to see. Like you said, Riddles has been working on this Roy, been easing back up on the fighting game characters just because he feels like Roy might be fitting him a little bit better. And I want to see how that's going to work because, I mean, Fatality has Roy practice.
He does. I mean, he knows quite a few Roy players over there, Cola being obviously the most from in-state. And, I mean, when you're looking at one of the best, if not the best Roy player in the game, and you're able to just, like, say, hey, yo, come over and let's get some grind, it might be a bit difficult for someone who's just picking up the character relatively recently.
Open into that game one. PS2 of all places, Scabs. I want to see if the Roy can handle it, or if Fatality is going to deliver a fatality to Riddles as we start this game 1.
I mean, we got the FGC event. If there's ever a time for Fatality to be expressing why he chose that tag, then it is now. So now going ahead, just trying to go ahead and get underneath that platform with the armor on the side B into the up air strings and just carrying him all the way across stage, but falls out of the nair. Very fortuitous right there for Riddles. And
side B snuffing out the Raptor boost, and there it is again, or the Falcon dive, I would say. And back here, more than enough to secure that stock. And it's only 30 seconds in, but this is exactly the kind of set I expected from these two.
Explosive with a capital E for sure, getting the back here, forcing Fatality to recover low. He does have his double jump, but that her trump attempt from Riddles, I dig it.
And I like that. A little bit of a spot dodge into the F-tilt, going to kill. Not quite, of course, but looking for some option. Jab hitting the other side of the shield there. My goodness.
And then Fatality immediately runs off stage with the down air. Aggression does not begin to describe what this man's play style is.
I don't know what's in the water in Georgia, but they breed some hyper offensive players for sure. Cola, of course, goes crazy. Fatality goes crazy, and you love to see it.
Gets the landing up air, but cannot connect with an E. Good DI from Riddles, but back throw off stage again. Can't get the stomp either. Riddles' recoveries have been a little bit tricky so far.
Slow, simple low recovery there. Riddles still finding options to kind of get him there. Let's see. No, not the hard hit of the knee. Could have been a stock, but not quite.
Weak hit of the down tilt low enough to force Fatality into an awkward spot, but the up B again in between the hits of that neutral air.
Oh, I like that, reading the roll in with an F smash. Of course, it's not going to kill at that percentage, but maybe that jab back air will. Sure enough, it does.
Gave full stage control, did that forward smash, even though it did not kill, set up for the kill just as surely as any other move would have.
Whew. Just chasing him with nairs all across the stage. And I know the Fatality has been looking for those uppies out of shield because it's quick like that, and you can get a kill off of it, but right now Riddles is avoiding a lot of them.
He's using his character's speed to basically dash around that so far. Fatality, does he recover low? He does dodge the forward air, but gets a back air in retaliation. If you're going to run off stage, you have to be aware of that. That's twice in a row now where Riddles basically just comes off stage and gets clipped with the back air.
You got to be not so over eager to get off that ledge. Riddles was so scared about staying on it that got snuffed by trying to get off so soon.
Great DI down right there so that he does not get clipped up with the string. And then Fatality kind of like bails out of that when he didn't cover the tech. Roll getting a little bit scary there from Fatality. It looked like Riddles was waiting on that one.
Again, I like that. More patience there so he doesn't run into the up smash. That was a dangerous situation, but Riddles avoiding the pitfalls that Fatality is trying to put out.
What's the edge trap? No, a preemptive up B. Very smart by Riddles.
Very smart. I like that awareness. Keeping Fatality on his toes. Jab backing off to avoid the grab there, too.
I wonder if we're going to see something like a Falcon kick. Fatality tried it on stock 1. It's one of those burst options that may not be quite prepared for. Forward throw will again set up a ledge trap. Just an air dodge to break tumble. Not quite going to go ahead and try to burst out of that spot. Air not going to connect, but the landing up air looked like that time.
That was very good hard hit as well, but not enough to win that double up air. Weak to hard hit, says weak again. This is looking deadly for both competitors.
Dash attack not going to finish up either, but gets the ledge trap. The down tilt, or downward angled forward tilt, goes for the weak hit of the forward air. Not going to connect either. From ledge trap to ledge trap, both players unable to finish these stocks up. We are typically used to seeing these characters kill early, not this late at all. But the DI check.
I was going to say up throw doesn't quite kill at that percentage, and there was no kill sparks, but Fatality wasn't prepared for it.
I think he was perhaps mashing as hard as he could to get out of that situation, so great presence of mind by Riddles hitting with the check.
So the Roy, new to Riddles and stuff, but he's been putting in so much work with them. So far, taking a game off Fatality, so now it's very close. It was very down to the wire, but I want to see what Game 2 has in store for us.
I'm really surprised that neither player tried to set up their edge trapping game. It felt like every single time either one of them was offstage, they were running as fast as possible to launch themselves offstage and immediately try to toss out an aerial. And that's a solid option, but when you miss time and time again, perhaps you want to go ahead and try to get, like, say, for Fatality, the forward throw, or for Riddles, just jab back air, or really literally any hitbox at that percent.
Yeah. The more consistent options, less a little call-out stuff, and sure enough, looks like it's Battlefield on Game 2. Fatality can get some more up air strings on this one, and keeping the Roy because, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And this character is anything but broke right now. Good string to start it off, not going to get the stomp.
I like the way
just bailing out of it, not going to be over-aggressive there is Fatality.
Yeah, if he can't quite get the punish, he's not going to overexert himself trying to, but if I'm Riddles, I'd be a little bit scared. That fake out there, oof. Oh, man.
Can't get the third up air, though. Good, solid damage so far. Can't get the stomp either. These two-frame attempts from Fatality, usually he's so consistent with that. Can't get the turnaround grab, and that's such like a incredibly difficult tech to miss in this matchup.
A lot of punishes being dropped here and there, but it's a very tense game between these two. You got to understand that no punish is truly free against players of this caliber, so you need to be careful.
Upbeat again, and Fatality does go off stage, but can't land the two-frame. Does get the gentleman.
Ooh.
Not quite going to finish the stock despite the kill sparks.
And still making it back in. It's actually the quick up tilt from Riddles that takes that stock there.
And just lands immediately from the Angel platform, starts swinging. That's the Fatality mindset right there.
It's true.
I got to go ahead and use my invuln to its max.
Hey, if I'm on screen, I better be pressing buttons, and that's facts.
Gets the forward smash, but it's the weak hitbox. Does have a ton of rage here for Riddles. Fatality needs to be a bit careful how he approaches this.
Not quite going to kill. And again, trying to get that either hard, even weak knee will kill, but it's the back air from center stage that does take it.
Then you're just using these platforms to burn the invuln from Roy. Smart from Fatality here. The side B actually max range has that awkward landing animation.
A lot of attempts being caught out here by Fatality, starting to get his game up in terms of percentage here. Patience for sure. That's the stomp, the up tilt as well for flavor.
He air dodges into the up smash. Great call out from Riddles.
That was absolutely amazing. Fatality on the back foot here, down about half of a stock, down a full game, and you do not want to drop to losers this soon, but for sure, look at him go. Juggling for days. Okay.
Yeah, he fully committed to that up smash, though.
Looking for some spicy option is not quite there. Still the up B, not going to kill, but it's enough to put him in disadvantage here. I like the F tilt. Believe that took the jump, and yeah, that weak knee is going to be more than enough to gimp the stock. And guess what? It is an even game, Scabs.
That it is, and now who's going to get that one hit that's going to lead to a ton of damage? Looks like it might be Fatality already fading back for the down air in mind. He gets it this time, but great DI from Riddles, holding in hard as possible.
And that footstool too, and then shielding the get up attack. The awareness is insane. Oh, but you can't tech that one though.
Not at all. He held back to like dodge the neutral air possible, but then Fatality says, okay, so now you've got only one thing that you can do, only one place that you can be. Well, how about I go ahead and pose it out a nice lingering hitbox right there.
Absolutely beautiful. There's one destination, and it is the Shadow Realm, my friend. Your life points are gone. And we'll see what happens in Game 3. And so many good sets today. My goodness, these players are neck and neck. They have so much to prove here. And I'm very excited to see. But still sticking to the Roy. Riddles wants to make this work. He's not going to depend on something like the Terry, something like the Kazuya. We are ride or die Roy.
It's dedication.
I like it.
And to be honest, considering what he's shown here in these two games, he has all the right in the world to be dedicated to this character because his Roy is not looking like, say, a carbon copy of another player's. Riddles has the flair he needs to make this character his own.
He's going toe-to-toe with Fatality with a character he only recently picked up. I think it goes to show the work that Riddles has put in, and it's definitely paid off. The man works hard to make sure he's in fighting condition.
For sure. Dedication to his craft, gets the falling up air into the forward air, forcing Fatality low and offset. Gets a Trump back air. Fatality's been waiting those out a couple times. Great recognition from Riddles.
I love that. Finally breaking out some of those options to succession in this third game, where these next three stocks for both players matter the most, because you do not want to be sent into the loser's bracket full of killers.
For sure. Offstage can't get the down air, but so close was Fatality there. Gets the triple up air. What's Riddles' option? He expends the double jump, spends the air dodge, but Fatality didn't have the fastball, it looked like, on that down air.
And can you get the punish? Trying to find the back air, but not quite. But oh,
just do it. Just do it, man.
The knee in neutral is gnarly, Scabs.
That is for sure. Can't get the up smash, but that move has so little cooldown that you can immediately toss out an up air right afterwards.
Beautiful. So, down in percentage, but guess what? Not that big a deal. Riddles trying to find the tech chase, and this time it's actually out for Fatality. So smart stuff to avoid that situation. Ooh.
Just a little fallback and then immediately burst back in. Fatality's Falcon is so good with those options.
100%. Still off stage though, just the run-off button. That's the reversal. I love that option, the quick reversal. Riddles had that stock in the bag, but guess what? He lost it in turn. That's so unfortunate for him now.
Tech chase now.
Fatality's running away with this.
2 tech chases in a row, and now Riddles is off stage. What's the option? Aggressive up B early. Very smart, but Fatality not letting his feet off the gas.
And down, side B with that down variant to make sure he can rack up percentage, keep Falcon away. No roll from Riddles. Still very spooky. Falcon kick coming
bursting out of the corner there. That's one of those where he only does that every now and then, but it works so well. Awkward spot there, the weak knee, and that'll do it. Fatality takes game 3.
Riddles is dead in his seat.
Yeah,
that's kind of a heartbreaker.
That's one of those where it felt like Riddles had a firm grasp on the matchup, but Fatality kicking it into 4th gear on game 3 and speeding past Riddles to continue his winner's bracket run.
Of course, the finish line is still far off in the distance, Caps. This is only round 2 pools. Top 32 and top 8 is still in the distance this afternoon and this evening.
He still has winner's finals, but that was semis of this pool.
Jeez.
That was loser's bracket?
This is losers?
Okay, so that was a bit of an awkward spot there on there. Who knocked down Fatality?
Yeah, wait, who did I think it's
that
time to pull
must have been an upset.
I think we need to pull out some stats here real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and bring up the upset thread on my side. Well, why don't you go ahead and talk a little bit about Double Down?
Double Down is a fun event coming up, Scab. I believe it is next month. And guess where it is? It's in Las Vegas. If you like gambling, no better place to do it. It is the spiritual successor to Royal Flush. And guess what? You can register right now, and the price goes up by $10 on Monday. So if you're looking to save that $10 for the roulette wheel, be sure to sign up before then.
March 25th through the 27th, it is going to be an insane tournament. I think we've got 40,000 square feet of space in the venue. I mean, I'm pretty sure there might be a couple slots in that venue too, so I am looking forward to it. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can talk about the upsets that we've had so far just today. Jake 2-0 over Light in an upset. We've got Beast, the Pokemon trainer from Tri-State, 2-1 over Sanito. Sanito then 2-1 Riddles.
Oh, dang!
Exactly. Dom, who we saw earlier, 2-0 Ned. And then Beast, the Pokemon trainer, 2-1 Fatality. 2 upsets for NPT's very own Tri-State player.
This is an absolutely insane bracket we have here today. The upsets never stop, and we got